All Aussie Radio with Phill C. There you go, folks. That is our site, number 33. We're here at Iluka Riverfront Caravan Park. And this has been our view for the last 4 days. What an office. Absolutely sensational. We are leaving here now. Got this massive trip ahead of us. About 10 minutes up the road to Woody's Campground in the National Park. Now we can't check in there till 2, but we have to be out of here by 10 and it's already about 15:15. I don't think I can stretch it any further, but we're going to go and park up near the beach for a couple of hours. So I'll get some footage from there and tag it onto this. So we're about 5 k's up the road at Iluka Beach car park. It's a huge area. I'll just show it to you. So there's our little Susie. And there is Big Elmo. That is the four-wheel drive track, if you wish to access the beach via that. And this is the parking area. It's huge. There is a toilet block here where that chap's having a bit of a freshen up after getting out of the surf. And we got to stay here until about 1 o'clock because you're not allowed to check in until 2. What a pain. And I've got to tell you, I find it really frustrating, you know, because you pay for a day and by the time you set up, if you get in at 2, by the time, well, for us it's pretty quick. It takes us about 20 minutes to set up. But it's still 2:30. The day's all but gone, unless daylight saving, of course. You've got a couple of hours of sun and that's it. So I think it's a bit rude, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, that is the four-wheel drive track there. Pedestrian access is just down there near the that creamy coloured building, which is toilet and showers. So I'm just going to show you that in a moment. After we have our morning coffee. But this is a fabulous area. I mean, honestly, you're probably not supposed to camp overnight here. I haven't seen any signs, I haven't looked for any, but at the end of the day, I think if you needed to pull up somewhere just for an overnight, or if you couldn't get into a caravan park, or you didn't want to pay for the park, I don't imagine you'd really get into too much strife here. So as I said, pedestrian access is 60 metres just down the road. There's your rules and regulations. Dogs have to be on a leash, vehicle beach permit required. South side of the beach, no dogs, no motor vehicles. Pretty standard stuff really. And I'm going to show you that after we have coffee. Alrighty, so this is the walking track to Iluka Beach, 60 metres from where we're parked. And we'll show you a little bit about the beach when we get there. And here the surf is not very far. So here we are, folks. It's only a very, very short track to the beach. Seen a few surfers coming to the car park and a few leaving the car park, so you can understand why. It's a beautiful looking beach. Obviously, as I said before, dog friendly. On the northern end you must be on a leash, the southern end is supposed to be on the beach. But there you go, folks, Iluka Beach. Okay, it is 1:18. Lenny and I just did a fabulous walk from north right to south by Iluka Beach, pounding the sand. It took us 31 minutes to get down. I got back in 29, Lynn got back in 30. So there you go, folks. What a great walk. And now we're going to head on down to Woody Head Campground.
6.79k.
Check in there. 6.79 that walk? Haha, 6.7. Thereabouts. Okay, so we are here at the Woody Head Campground. And you're not allowed to check in until 2 o'clock, yeah? It is 25 to 2. We thought, they told us 12:30, 1 o'clock would be fine. Have a look at this. Can you imagine anything so bloody ridiculous in all your life? Seriously, guys, like 25 to 2. They should charge you for half a damn day because you're not allowed to get in before. How ridiculous! So it would appear the people are actually going to move in. It's about 20 to 2. It says strictly 2 o'clock. I can't believe it. Last time we were here, Ranger said, 12:30, 1, you'll be fine. And there's people parked. If they hadn't been there, I would have just drove straight in at 20 to 2. Alright, I'm going to show you our site once we get there. So there we go, folks. That is our site. We're here. This is site number E3. And it's about 10 to 2. I'm going to show you some of this fabulous place in the next little video check-in. Have a great day, everyone. All Aussie Radio with Phill C.